Welcome back. I wanted to create a brief video on important files that you should back up occasionally depending on your activity in the client. The first file is contracts.dat. This file stores your transaction history, which is the information you see in the history tab of the client. It also stores all your existing contracts open and pending here and here, and any negotiation messages in the escrow panel. The escrow panel is only accessible to you for contracts that are in the negotiation stage between you and your counterparty. So back up this file often if you complete a lot of contracts in the client. The next one is the contracts backup.dat. This backs up a history of every time contracts.dat changes. And for new users, this file is not created yet until you create your first contract. And after you create your first contract, this is the section here for the contracts backup.dat. Basically, it will ask you where you want to save the file, and the default location is the BitBay directory. Next is the other.dat file. This is very important as well, as it stores pending transactions to the blockchain, your reputation data, email ID numbers, and read messages, any market orders, and any market data. So existing market orders and any markets you're subscribed to, it stores all that information. And it also contains any saved template forms like payment forms, program data, settings, etc. Okay, next is the translations.dat file. It stores all translations made live from the internet and all of your own edits to translations. Note you cannot change anything for the default English language. The client supports up to 92 different languages, so 91 of them are customizable to your liking. Okay, next is the Halo configuration file. This stores your bit message addresses per account. It stores the current Halo version we are running, some program settings, and stores your loaded key locations. Let me explain loaded key locations real quick. Every time you start your client, it loads up the program with memory of where you have your private key files located on your computer. So for example, if you create an account and save your generated private keys on a flash drive and then close the client, the next time you load up the client, it's going to recall that location of those key files, so you don't have to do it manually every time. So if you ejected your flash drive prior to reloading the client, upon restarting the client, it will immediately ask you what private keys you wish to load up for your account to open. This is just a brief explanation, as we don't recommend storing keys on a flash drive except as a temporary source, as flash drives have a shelf life and fail over time. And we can't stress enough, we always recommend that you always keep multiple key file backups stored in a way they cannot be destroyed. For example, a paper wallet stored in a safety deposit box. Alright, and last but not least is the mycontacts.dat. It is a backup of any contacts you've added in the contacts tab of the client. So for people you do a lot of business with, you could enter a name for them, you could enter their BitBay address, their BitMessage address, and even their email address, and it stores it for you. And then you could always just have a backup copy of that in case something ever happened to your computer. Okay, just want to remind you that all these files are located in your BitBay directory. The contracts backup, for this to load up or to be created, you have to first create your first contract. With them all in the same folder, it makes it easy to back them up, obviously. Alright guys, well, hope this helps answer any questions, and thanks for watching.